former wide receiver. And again, he's so clean getting out.
But he is going to be met hard and met fast by number 31 of that defense, Daryl Green, a name that I have said again and again tonight. Daryl Green making a huge tackle.
Welcome to 24 Hour Sports. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Today we coming back with a new DB, a hidden gem, a draft gem, a guy a lot of people don't know about. But after this video, I'm pretty sure you will be convinced that this is one of the new elite DBs coming in the NFL. This is a guy that a lot of people are trying to compare to Richard Sherman based on the team that he's played on. A lot of people are comparing him to Sauce. Some are even saying that he's better than Sauce at this point in their career. So we're going to roll the tape. We're going to look at it. We're going to analyze it. We're going to be objective. I want you guys to let me know who is better after watching this, Sauce or this guy. And to go a little into his background, this is yet another guy who transferred from wide receiver to defensive back. He is even less experienced than Trayvon Diggs when it comes to playing the defensive back position. That is what makes him so scary. He was dominant in high school as a wide receiver, came to college, transferred to that defensive back position, and now we're projecting. He's playing very, very good right now, but it's so scary to see what he can be because we look 6'4", long, 200 plus pounds, running 4.2. That is all of the elite tools from a physical profile that you want to see out of a corner. When evaluating Tariq Woolen, the thing that stood out to me the most was his ability and his willingness to tackle. A lot of corners, you will see them tackle, but the difference between a good corner and a decent corner is the willingness to tackle. Being able to tackle and being willing to tackle is two completely different things. Tariq Woolen, this is a guy who's willing to tackle. He wants to come up and make those tackles when he has to in the open field, one-on-one. A lot of DBs in the NFL, they want to throw seatbelts across their chest. They want to celebrate. They want to be pretty, but nobody want to hit nobody. Tariq Woolen, in this play, he has a zone coverage responsibility, but when they throw a quick pass to Zach Ertz, he makes a break on the ball and he comes up and make a tackle. That's what I love to see out of DBs, and that's something he's doing well right now. The difference between Tariq Woolen at this stage is that he runs a 4.2, and he's going to show you that he runs a 4.2. A lot of guys, they run 4.2s on the track, they get him past, and now they're looking like running backs. But no, Tariq Woolen, this speed translates to the field, and we're going to see it with his makeup speed. Right here, he has a man responsibility. Look how he gets into his back pedal, and look how he breaks on the ball. Do you see the makeup speed right there? That is elite. And that, when you play that fast, when you know you're that fast, that allows you to bait QBs. And we're going to see him doing that in some of the plays ahead. But right here, he just negates Kyler Murray's first read. And now Kyler Murray is forced to throw a pass to Zach Ertz into a potential double team airy pass. And right here, this is the difference between an elite young corner and a regular young corner. Like I said, there are certain things that corners do that separate themselves from the field. Right here, I'm pretty sure Kyler Murray, the offense is struggling. I'm just going to throw a ball. I'm going to throw it go route. I'm going to throw it to Marquise Brown. Corner won't get his head around. We'll get bailed out by a defensive pass interference. But no, that's not what happens here. We see Tariq Woolen. He's running with Marquise Brown. He's running. But what I want you guys to look at is when Marquise Brown turns his head, he turns his head in sync. He turns his head right at the perfect time. And also, Kyler Murray also underthrows this ball, which is a technique when you want to get a defensive pass interference because a typical young corner won't get their head around. They won't get their head around. They'll end up getting called for pass interference, but that's not what happens here. We see Tariq Woolen. He's so advanced at this age, especially to be a guy who's only played defensive back for so many years. And now we look at him turning his head around, and this is 6'4". This is long. This is receiver background. Has the ball skills to go get this ball, and that's what he does. And right here on this play, again, 6'4". I cannot stress this enough because that length makes a difference. A 6 foot, a 5'11", 5'10" corner, they can't make this play right here. They can't. They just can't. They don't have the length. Not that they don't have the skill, but his length with his skill, that makes a very dangerous combo. I want you to look here. He's in a man look. Look, as soon as Andy Dalton gets rid of this ball, his head's turning. He's making a break on that ball. And look, right here. I'm going to pause it right here. Look at the receiver. Look at the DB. Now, mind you, Andy Dalton does lead this ball a little inside. It is a bad throw, but still, his length makes up for this. He's able to make a play on this ball and end up getting a pick due to his length. Look how he reaches out right here. Look how he reaches out. That's 6'4". That's every bit of 6'4", reaching out to get this interception. And that's also great eyes, great discipline, turning your head when you see the ball is going. You have your eyes on the QB, you read the QB, now you get this pick. In this play right here, this is when I talk about that makeup speed. Like I said, 4.2. It's only a number of guys that have been able to run a 4.2 in the NFL and still dominate at a high level when playing. A lot of these guys who run 4.2, it's just pure speed. It's not related to football speed, but this is football speed and track speed. I'm pretty sure 9 times out of 10 this guy has a track background because we look at his strides. He gets out so effortlessly and he's just fast. He's backyard type of fast. He's really fast. Now look at this play right here. Man coverage, again, letting that guy get a step on you, but he really doesn't have a step on you. This is when you can play with QB's minds. You can bait because you're confident. You know how fast you are. The quarterback in that moment, he's trying to get the ball out, make his read. He doesn't have any idea that you're baiting this to come and make a pick on this ball. Because when you look at it, this isn't a necessarily bad throw. But look at his speed right here. I'm going to let it play in full speed. Look how now you see that makeup speed. Look at the play from right here when he has that step. Now look at the makeup speed right there. That makeup speed right there, that's 4.2. That's football speed 4.2. That's not just 40-yard dash 4.2. That's a real 4.2. And now we see it. He takes this to the house and it's 6. And that's going to wrap up today's video. I want to know who you guys would take, Sauce Gardner or Tariq Woolen. Right now, I would personally take Sauce still because I think Sauce is a little more polished. While they're both making mistakes because they are young corners in the NFL, I think Sauce is a little more disciplined. He makes less mistakes. And we also have to look at the fact that Sauce has been playing corner a lot longer than Tariq Woolen, so that plays a factor into it. But again, thank you for watching today's episode, today's breakdown. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
But we all have a choice. The choice is you can let the outside noise affect you or drive you. What's it gonna be?
Don't give up.